Welcome to 9940 Design, where we dive into the planning numbers in South London to give you insights into the trends in your area. Today we're going to be talking about planning applications received in Bexley, Greenwich and Lewisham, and what the trends are showing us for the local construction industry. Just so you know where they are all neighbouring councils in South East London, and we're looking at validated planning applications over the last 2 weeks to see what this means for the future of construction in those areas. Let's start with Greenwich. Over the past 2 weeks there are 130 applications. This figure is slightly lower than March from previous years and it's down from last month, but it's worth noting that February itself was above average. The number is in line with December and January just gone. December played out like a normal month rather than the slightly slower month that it is, and January was a bit up on where it is normally. It's usually a bit sluggish at the beginning of the year. But we are seeing a slowing down in Greenwich. There have been lower numbers for the last 4 weeks. This could be an anomaly or the start of a downward trend. For 4 or 5 weeks these numbers have been consistently high. It's only the last 3 weeks where these numbers have dropped. What's really interesting is the last 3 months have been above their corresponding month's long-term average. We'll have to keep an eye on Greenwich to see where it's going to go over the next month. Turning to Bexley, there are less applications in general, the borough is more residential and has less commercial spaces, and house and land values are less, so historically we've seen fewer planning applications in Bexley. Over the last 2 weeks there are 104 applications in Bexley. Over the past 7 or 8 weeks there has been a notable increase in applications, which shows an upward trend. When we break it down further, we see the current number is higher than each of the last 3 months' average, and the high volume has now been sustained for several weeks. This increase is a positive sign for the local construction industry. Moving on to Lewisham, it's closer into central London and is more of an inner city borough than Greenwich and Bexley. So between Bexley, Greenwich and Lewisham, we get a good cross section of South East London. The numbers are up here too. There are 142 planning applications in Lewisham over the last fortnight. The numbers are high compared to the last 3 months, but December and January were low months, so the increases ain't as high as the percentages suggest. A good comparison is to November, where it is above. The current number is one of the highest it's been in the last year, which is good news for the construction industry in Lewisham. So to sum up, both Lewisham and Bexley are showing positive signs for the construction industry. Bexley and Lewisham have seen a noticeable rise, particularly in recent weeks, but Greenwich is looking like it's going to turn down. These trends are definitely worth keeping an eye on, and we'll continue to monitor the data and bring you updates in future episodes. Thanks for listening. We've been 9940 Design. We'll give you another update next week, so click the subscribe button to stay in touch.